Oneida. Do you know who the Oneida tribe is? If not, I will tell you about the history of the Oneida tribe. The Oneida tribe is part of the Five Nations Confederacy. The other four tribes were Seneca, Cayuga, Onondaga, and Mohawk nations. The Five Nations Confederacy was called the Haudenosaunee, which means people of the Longhouse. The Haudenosaunee were probably the most powerful group in North America during the fur trade era. When the Oneida first met the Europeans, it was not good. A man named Samuel de Champlain raided an Oneida village, setting fire to the village and killing many of its defenders. But worst of all, diseases spread through Oneida villages, killing almost 50% of their population. Some of the sicknesses were smallpox, influenza, and measles. Then the Tuscarora joined the Haudenosaunee, making it the Six Nations Confederacy, but taking some of Oneida's land. In 1821, the Oneida was forced to leave Wisconsin because the Americans did not want them. When they got to Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Menominee and Ho-Chunk were already there, but the Oneida eventually talked them into a land purchase. To this day forward, the Oneida tribe has been living in Wisconsin ever since. And then
I'll be telling you about the Oneida tribal traditions. Do you know who the Oneida tribe was? The Oneida tribe was a group of Native Americans. Their tradition began long ago in New York State, but has continued out through Wisconsin for more than 200 years. The oral tradition shows how the Haudenosaunee often fought with the Oneida before they formed the Confederacy. The Oneida were part of the Five Nations Confederacy. The other four were Cayuga, Seneca, Onondaga, and the Mohawk Nation. The Oneida left New York because the Americans forced them out, and they settled in Wisconsin. The Oneida referred themselves as the Onondaga, which means people of the standing stone. Another part of their tradition is Polly Cooper scarf being passed down from generation to generation, which Ryan will be sharing to you about.
the Longhouse. I am going to tell you about the Oneida Longhouse. A normal longhouse has 2 doors, no windows, 8 beds, and 10 storage spaces. 3 fireplaces in the middle to keep them warm, and it is useful in the winter. The size of the longhouse is picked by the size of the family. The longhouse can be 15 to 20 feet in height and 40 to 200 feet long. The longhouse is 1 foot off the ground. The longhouse is made with sticks, mud, and bark. I hope you like listening, JC. And then the longhouse.
This is the longhouse here.
It's just a mini replica, though.
Here's the 2 doors, one there, and one there.
And then that's basically the bark.
That's the bark that we used.
I'm going to tell you about how the Oneida Indians helped the Americans during wartime. The American Revolution. The Oneida Indians played a big role for the American colonists during this important war in American history. One important person who aided the colonists was Polly Cooper. Before the Battle of Valley Forge in 1777, Polly Cooper cooked for George Washington and his army. During the battle, the Oneida people gave 500 bushels of corn to the American troops. At Fort Stanwix, the Oneida people caught deserters, or people who didn't want to work for the Americans. Fort Stanwix is now an Oneida National Monument. Also, the Oneida people provided 150 men to General Horatio Gates's army. The Civil War. Unlike the Revolutionary War, the Oneida Indians did not play a big part in the Civil War. But they were part of an army led by future President Ulysses S. Grant. Also in the army were people from the Potawatomi and the Ojibwe tribes. World Wars I and II. Even though many men and women enlisted for the Americans during both World Wars, the Oneida Indians did not play a very big part in World Wars I or II. However, in 1918, the Haudenosaunee declared war on Germany. In 1941, they declared war on the Axis powers, Germany. Germany, Italy, and Japan. The end. Written by Ryan Davis.
I'm going to tell you about the Oneida life today. The 1980s, the Oneida brought positive changes for their tribe. The Oneida Nation was the first Indian tribe to sign a gaming deal with the state of Wisconsin. The gaming deal with Wisconsin allowed the tribe to set up a casino on the reservation near Green Bay. The Oneida Nation then used casino dollars to help the Oneida tribe to create other businesses. The Oneida Nation today owns their businesses, including convenience stores, an organic farm, an electrics firm, and a business park in Brown County. Casino dollars. The Oneida has brought thousands of acres back of its original reservation. The Oneida, in addition to their successful businesses, the tribe operates a library and a public museum. The Oneida tribe provides health services, housing, and almost 100 more others for its members. One of its most greatest successes is the Tribal School of Oneida. The Oneida tribe built their school in the shape of a turtle to remember Sky Woman and the Haudenosaunee creation story. The Oneida also offers early childhood, Head Start, and high school and higher education opportunities to its tribal members. Remembering, the U.S. government is slowly reversing the 200-year-old wrongs done to the Oneida. In 1985, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that New York state officials had acted illegally in taking 270,000 acres of the Oneida land in New York. The state eventually will have to repay the tribe for this wrong. In the meantime, conditions for the Oneida people in Wisconsin continue to be better as tribal businesses make more money, provide people with better opportunities, and help tribal members reclaim their traditional Haudenosaunee values.
Here is the migration route from the Oneida land in New York, down Lake Erie, up into Lake Huron, and then Green Bay. This is around where the Oneida Reservation is today. There's one key. This is the Haudenosaunee flag. This is the Oneida Nation flag. And then here is the Five Nations land in 1650. There's Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca. And in Six Nations land in 1720, their land expanded a little bit. There's Mohawk, Oneida. You can see where Tuscarora took some of Oneida's land. Onondaga, Cayuga, and Seneca. And that's it.